small, we can't really talk them. These are very big concepts. It is very huge concept that the children will not understand when we just like how about sex education, you can't just give them on the point answers. You have to give them appropriate age, appropriate answers. Just like that, even for bullying, it applies. So what we can do is we can give them. I'll just suggest some activities, as in like it could be puppetry, it could be storytelling or role playing, modeling the behavior, or some games, reading books along with them, not just storytelling but also reading books that cultivates empathy. So whatever activities that you do with your child, it should be having these three pointers in hand. That is, it should develop empathy, or it should talk about empathy, assertiveness, and problem solving. Why these three? So empathy is that a child who can respond caringly and also can think about what others will feel, or how others think. That is called empathy. So they're trying to understand the other's perspective, or the next side, or the other side of the story. So that makes them to understand that bullying hurts the other people. So when a child is who's empathetic, they'll be able to help children who are being bullied, so they can understand how bullying exactly feels. So they'll be standing up for children who are being bullied. So empathy is one important crucial point that you have to keep in mind when you're doing any such activities. That could be empathy, as in like you can model in reading books or storytelling, or like puppetry, kind of small puppets. You can again narrate the story with that. And the second point is assertiveness. That is very, very important. So you can't be very passive, you can't be very rude, but you should be assertive. There are there are very three different things when it comes to bullying. Passive is allowing to everybody to violate your boundaries, like whatever others say, just in order to please them, you say yes. So a toxic parent, when a parent is very toxic, a child becomes a people pleaser. So we do not want a children to become passive. We at the same time, we do not want our children to be aggressive as well, like violating other boundaries, and always manipulating others, being a narcissist. And that is again wrong. But whereas we want our children to be assertive. What is assertive? Assertive as in standing up for themselves. Okay, I said no, and it means no. I do not want others to violate, or what to say, like I want others to understand my boundaries. If not, then I'm staying away from them. So standing up for themselves is very, very important. Just like empathy, being empathetic will help them to understand others' behavior, so they'll not be a bully, and they'll also help others who are being bullied. Assertiveness is a very, again, important point, where children will be able to stand up for themselves, so they will not others to be bully them. And the third point is problem solving. Problem solving is again the very important point, is because when they're being bullied, they will know whom to approach or what to tell, and they'll not be afraid to tell the safe persons, like family members or the teachers. So these are very three important skills that we or pointers that we have to keep in mind when playing any such activities. So yeah, it could be any activities. Basically, it is about even talking to a child, but try to always incorporate these three pointers that will help them.